Hi guys, it's Michelle. Welcome to February's Mom's Art Night In. For this month, we are going to be doing silhouette tracing. You can choose to do a silhouette of someone in your family, a relative, like maybe a grandparent. You could do a pet, or really anything that you want. These are kind of those Victorian style silhouettes, or you can put your own modern twist on it. I've chosen to use the black paper, which is kind of the traditional way of doing it, but if you wanted to, you could use white paper or colored paper or whatever else you like. For this example, I have just a regular picture of a model in kind of a vintage style portrait. So there's a couple of ways to do this activity. The first way would be to trace over this picture in a very light color, like white, something that will rub off onto your other paper. You could use a regular pencil, actually, even like this kind of pencil, and trace over it. If you don't feel comfortable with your freehand drawing or anything like that, trace over it and then put your paper together and then rub it with like a quarter or something, and then you will have the imprint and you can cut it out. Alternatively, you can take this, especially if you're doing white paper, but black paper will probably work just fine too because it's not very thick. This is just like regular children's construction paper, and you can take this over to a window and hold it up against the glass and then trace it that way. If you don't have a printer, or you prefer not to print out the picture of the profile, you can actually just trace it straight from your computer screen. I would not press hard, but the light on the screen will help it shine through the paper. So you would hold this up to your computer screen and very lightly trace over it. Another way that you can do this project, and the way that I'm going to use, is you can actually tape your final piece of paper and your photograph together just in a few places so that it won't move around, like so. I'll just tape the top and the bottom, maybe the sides. You don't really have to tape the sides, but I'm going to. We don't have to worry about pulling this tape off because I'm going to cut off that part anyway, but I'll try to leave it to the end so that the paper doesn't slide around. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is take my scissors and I will just cut around the line of the profile. And you don't need to get every single detail, like all these little pieces of hair, but you do want to get some of the details so that you have some visual interest and you can tell what this person actually looks like. So I'll go ahead and do that now. For the super small details, if you want, you can even use nail scissors. If you don't want to make super small details, that's fine, but I'm going to try using nail scissors so that I can get a little bit more detail on this. Okay, so this is my finished product, and if I take it off, I have a beautiful silhouette of that woman from that other picture. If you want, at this point, what you can do is you can go back in with a light colored pencil and add details such as the eye or the hair, but I like it like this, and you can just put this against a white background and put it in a frame if you like. Or you could even cut out another silhouette, have it facing this one, and frame them together. So whatever you want to do with this, you can do. I think it's a really fun way to make kind of a unique style of portrait that is an easy project that you can hang on your wall. I hope you enjoyed this version of Mom's Art Night In, and check back in March. Hit the subscribe button and the ring bell button so that you're notified of future Art Night In videos.